What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dustin with Jersey Shore Drainage, and today we're going to be helping fix a flow well tank. Okay, something happened to it. We don't know exactly what, but we got to dig it out and find out. So let's get to it. All right, well, here's the flow well tank. The problem was, whoa, water and everything was coming through, and my foot just fell through this giant hole here. But yeah, we think something happened with the flow well tank, that it is no longer operating how it should. It's filling up with sand, which defeats the whole purpose of that. So we're going to dig all this out, reroute this, make it so the pump line can actually go into a catch basin inside the flow well tank here, and we're going to fill it all up with rock so that way we don't have undermining issues anymore. So let's get to it. All right, pop the top off, and as you can see, a lot of it is filled up with sand. And this hole that was happening here, it looks like, since everything was jetting straight out, just kept hitting and hitting, and eventually pushed all the filter cloth away because they made the holes giant. And yeah, started washing away everything underneath. So that is why we created a big sinkhole here. So yeah, not cool at all. Gotta dig some of this out, fill it all up with rock, put this all back together. Just fill up with rock all the way, filter cloth along the top, and then that way we can go ahead and have a catch basin here so you can see the water actually go in. And if there's ever any dirt or anything from the inside pushing out, he'll be able to stick his hand in the catch basin and take the stuff right out. So let's get going. And here we go. This is what it's going to look like. We got the 2-inch converted over to 4-inch. I even threw a T in here with another piece going down and drilled a bunch of holes around it. So that way when the water comes out, it can go down. It's going to go here, it can come up and go back down into the ground. So now I got to fill it up with rock. And here we go. Here's the pump station inside. As you can see, there is a lot of sand in here because when they installed this, they must not have put enough filter cloth down or anything, and it's traveling right in through the French drain to come to the sump pump. So definitely going to have that fixed. But now we're going to go ahead and test the system outside by lifting the float up and making it automatically pump. So let's get it. And here we go, discharging the pump from the inside. Coming up. Sand's trying to come with it, which is why you have to make sure you filter cloth a lot around all of these systems. So that way you keep all the sand out. Because if too much sand gets in here, it'll suck it up. It'll end up clogging at one of these directions, especially if they have a check valve on it, which
we do.
He does. So that way you want to make sure you don't want any of the sand and everything sitting on top of the check valve and burn out your pump. So do it right the first time. You won't have to have this happen to you. And here we go. In a moment, pump's kicking on. Here comes the water. Right before this, it goes straight into the T. So right now it's draining straight into the flow well tank. Once that fills up enough, then it will be able to come over here to the catch basin. You can hear it going and going and going. Right now it's got this whole tank to fill up first before you ever see it. And just like that. This is exactly how we refix the tank so that way it can function properly. Another job well done by Jersey Shore Drainage Solutions. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and until the next one.